But obviously, this is an exciting time as we usher in a new era of Youngstown State baseball. We got our ninth head coach here, Dan Bertolini. I'm guessing a lot of you guys have probably met him before at some point. He's from Poland, 2004 graduate, went on to Mercyhurst College, and then became the youngest coach in the NJCAA at 22 when he became the head coach at Mercyhurst Northeast. And he was there for the previous 8 years, 235 wins, so a lot of good things about Dan. He's got a lot of local contacts to help him with recruiting, and obviously he knows how to win when you win 235 games. So at this time, it gives me great privilege to introduce Dan Bertolini as our ninth head coach of the Youngstown State baseball program.
Thank you. I just want to start by saying how blessed and honored I feel to be able to be here and be the next head coach here at Youngstown State University. It's an unbelievable opportunity for me and my family to get a chance to come back and positively impact the community in which I grew up in. So it's really meaningful to me to take on this challenge here at Youngstown State. I want to thank Ron Strollo for giving me this opportunity, and and all the staff that have been just unbelievable in welcoming me and making me feel part of Youngstown State family. So I want to thank them for that. I'd like to thank some people that have helped me get to this point. I have to thank Mercyhurst University for allowing me to take a shot on a 22-year-old as a head baseball coach. Dr. Gary Brown and Jim Lanahan were the two guys that gave me that chance and believed in me. So I thank them for that opportunity. I want to thank all the players, past players that I've had a chance to coach, the coaches that I've been able to work with, the administrators that I've been able to work with. They've made this transition very easy for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. I would like to start by, I know Coach Spano at Mercyhurst wasn't able to make it today, but he's been an inspiration for me and has guided me and been a great friend and mentor, and has helped me get to this point where I am. So I can't say enough thank yous. He's incredible what he does there at Mercyhurst. So I'd like to introduce a few people that are here with me today. I'd like to start with my dad, Emil Bertolini. It's anyone that knows him, he's one of the most selfless people that you'll ever meet. It didn't matter if I came home, he'd be covered from work and thin set, and he'd take me out, and I'm sure people that know me would see me at Poland Little League fields, him hitting me ground balls until the sun went down. So I wouldn't be the man or person I am if it wasn't for him. So I appreciate everything he's done, and fortunate to have a dad as good as him. My wife is here, Brianna, and my daughter Eloise. And I don't know if people know, but she's it's hard to say, but I'm not the most decorated athlete in my family. My wife is a 3-time All-American at Mercyhurst in lacrosse, so we have a pretty competitive household, whether we're playing, watching Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. We're always competing in the household. So, she's understanding and understands what it takes to be, coach's wife, and I appreciate that, every day. So, but, I know, it's been overwhelming, the positive comments and congratulations that I've got from the community already in the short time, and it means a lot to me to have the support of the community as we start. And I just want to say thank you for all those that have taken the time to introduce themselves and congratulate me. It means a lot. I know people are going to ask about expectations of the program and what to expect, but the only expectations that I can make is that our guys are going to play tremendously hard. There's a certain being from here. There's a certain bravado, a certain attitude that Youngstown embodies. We want to be a blue-collar team, works tremendously hard, and we want to take care of ourselves and be good representatives outside the classroom, in the community. But when we get between the lines, we want to make sure that we're playing tremendously hard and make Youngstown proud. So, I look forward to this challenge and this opportunity, and I just want to open up for any questions.
What do you know about the team that you have currently?
Well, I know that there's a talented roster there. A lot of these, it's a a lot of upperclassmen on the team, and I look forward to getting a chance to work with them. But the seniors here got a chance to play win a Horizon League tournament and play in an NCAA regional. So there's a lot of talent on. Steve did a tremendous job in bringing in some guys that can really play. So I look forward to having a chance to work with these guys and moving them forward.
How'd you find this job? Obviously, it's your area. Did you just see the opening and your eyes got super wide?
Yeah, I mean, I ever since I've been, in high school, I followed Youngstown State baseball. So this has always been this is a dream job for me to be able to coach here. And yeah, when the opening came, I definitely got excited.
Dan, you've been known to get some local athletes here to go up to Mercyhurst. Is that easier now because you're coaching kind of in your hometown?
Yeah, I think, if you looked at my track record, like you said, I've had really good success in the community and in recruiting local players. And, I think I've built great relationships with a lot of the local high school coaches and summer ball coaches. And, we want to make sure, I know that, every coach that stood up here has probably said, we're going to recruit locally. But I think if you look at what I've done, I have done that already. And, we can't take every player from Youngstown as much as we'd like to. But, we won't want to miss on any guys in our own backyard. So, we'll be a force in the community, and we'll be out at the games, and you'll see the why, pretty much everywhere there's local baseball being played.
As far as your staff, I know it's been less than a week, but how are you going to kind of determine that?
Well, I talked with Ron, and we're comfortable. I want to, first I want to kind of get my feet settled within me, and I'm going to make sure that we get the best coaches possible to lead this program in the future. And if it takes a little bit of time, I'm okay with that. I want to make sure that that everyone has the same vision, and we're on board with that.
Go ahead. Recruiting-wise, does it kind of help? There's only a handful of D1 teams in this area where there's D1 talent. You feel like you may be able to pull that in?
Yeah, I absolutely do. And I think that if you looked at even the Youngstown Class B League, there's a lot of players in that league that tend to leave here, and hopefully we're going to be able to attract those guys in the future. So I think we have a unbelievable opportunity to get some really good talent moving forward.
Yeah, why were you able to get those players when you were at Mercyhurst?
Well, I mean, hopefully, it started with a few guys, and they kind of liked what was going on there, and they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, and next thing we get the thing moving. So I think early on, my only real contacts being a first-year guy were a lot of in the Youngstown area, and you just build those relationships, and then next thing we got it going pretty well.
You get out and start recruiting for Youngstown State. What do you think are going to be your biggest selling points to increase the talent level?
Well, I mean, you don't get much better facilities than we have here, so I think that's a good place to start. I mean, it's a great academic school with, I just think unbelievable possibilities. We have we play at Eastwood Field, a minor league stadium. I know it's a big attraction for a lot of players. So, but I think once you can get a student athlete on campus and get them and see what we have to offer, I think that's a big selling point.
What does it mean to be a Division I coach at this age?
It's a dream come true. It really is. I got to start, like I said, young. I know as we start playing, I'm sure umpires are going to come into the dugout. Hey, where's the head coach? I've been getting that pretty much my whole life. So I try to direct them to somebody else. But yeah, I think it's really a dream come true.